For this project, I decided to present my major paper number 2, which takes a cultural artifact, analyzes it to see its larger implications in life. The song Humble and Kind is a song which allows people to reconnect, reestablish, and reaffirm what it truly means to be a kind person, which allows them to reflect on how they may have drifted away from what is important in life. So this is sort of the main argument throughout my paper. I wanted to make this bold and at the beginning so that you can continue to think back to my argument throughout the rest of my presentation. So just to give you some background on my cultural artifact, the song was originally written by Tori McKenna, but performed by Tim McGraw. The song kind of speaks about what kind of kind-hearted and caring people we should be, while also discussing the tough struggles that we encounter in life. So just how I plan on kind of going through the entire presentation, I'm going to kind of use 3 separate examples that I use throughout my paper and kind of point out specific aspects of my cultural artifact and show how those support my argument. So first, the song's lyrics speak the truth, which is something many songs don't do nowadays. So lines like, hold the door, say please, say thank you, don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie, don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why, bitterness keeps you from flying, always stay humble and kind. These specific lines are ones that stuck out to me the most. They're kind of everyday simple things that we can do or not do, and they kind of stick out to me in a way because it makes me immediately kind of apply what it's saying to my life, and kind of makes it super personal. So I think that's why they stick out to me, and that's why so many people can kind of connect to this song. So because these lyrics are so truthful, they can often make people feel uncomfortable because of their authenticity. But this kind of brutal honesty causes people to have a realization of how this kind of authentic kindness has deteriorated in their lives. And because the song is so genuine and real, it allows people to visualize their lives in a way where they can kind of incorporate some of these moral holistic values in their lives. So kind of to sum that up, overall, the simple yet important lyrics resonate with people because they're about real life scenarios, real life issues, which can at first be uneasy to hear, but also extremely important. Secondly, another way we can kind of better understand how the song Humble and Kind allows us to reconnect with our core human values is by identifying and analyzing why the songwriter Tori McKenna kind of wrote the song and what about Humble and Kind sets it apart from other music of its kind. So Tori McKenna wrote the song from her own personal experiences and with the idea of her children growing up and kind of seeing her children live a life in the future. So this song really hit home for her and really was truly written from the heart. So when songwriters kind of write about things that are relevant to ordinary people, it's easier for a majority to kind of identify and connect with her lyrics and where she's coming from, which makes it more meaningful and telling for the audience. So what we can kind of understand from this is that the reason songs like Humble and Kind were written is to help people understand and identify where in their lives they may have drifted from their moral standards that the song touches upon. So lastly, another important part I wanted to touch on was an article written by Alina Pakulin called Music, Emotions, and Truth. So we're introduced to, in this article, we're introduced to a theory on how our emotions are connected based on the music we listen to and how the music we listen to can change how we act on those emotions. So this was kind of a scholarly article that kind of didn't touch about country music or about songwriting, but I thought was important because it kind of alters how the music we listen to can have an effect on the kind of people and how kind we can be. So because of the different types of music we can listen to, it makes us feel different emotions, which allow us to act differently based on those feelings. Different genres of music may make us feel different types of emotion. So for example, classical music versus heavy metal. Heavy metal may make us feel angry, anxious, or passionate, while classical music may make us feel serene, calm, or tranquil. Songs like Humble and Kind may make us feel empowered and will kind of allow us to feel emotions that we wouldn't be able to with other songs because we weren't able to make those personal connections with that other music. So if listening to different types of music can affect our emotions, it can also affect our feelings. So we can use songs that make us feel good emotions to help us become overall kinder people. So that's kind of how this ties into the whole humble and kind, authentic, genuine kindness theme. So kind of to wrap this all up, I think as humans, our overall goal in life is to become better people and to live a life where we treat others with compassion, empathy, and kindness. In today's world, we may find that less and less people are treated this way and we kind of are drifting from this goal, but the key is to find a way in which we can kind of reestablish what it is we truly value in life and what our morals are. So I think something cool is that the song Humble and Kind is like a true and real authentic presentation of what's wrong with our world and what simple things we can do to make it a better one. So listening to songs like this one kind of allows us to reconnect, reestablish, and reaffirm what it truly means to be a kind person, which allows us to reflect on how many have drifted away from what is important in life. We're excited, and that's it. Thank you.